Welcome to Fayette County Youth Sports, presented by WCHC TV, where community spirit shines and the stars of tomorrow take the field today. This broadcast is made possible thanks to the generosity and support of our outstanding local sponsors: Chrisman H2O Conditioning, Kirk's Furniture, Liella Lanes and Amore Pizzeria, M&M Fasteners and M&M Horsehair, S&D Family Tire and Auto, Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center, Fayette County Public Health, Summers Funeral Home, Courthouse Manor and St. Catherine's Manor of Washington Courthouse, Great Oaks Career Campuses, and Epifano McDonald's of Fayette County and Jamestown. Stick around after the game for the Epifano McDonald's Star of the Game post-game show.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Along with Dave Wolever, Randy Young, welcome into high school volleyball action, part of our Fayette County Youth Sports coverage. Tonight it's the varsity game between Washington Courthouse and Miami Trace. The Panthers come in here currently tied for first place with Chillicothe at 8-1 in the league. They're 11-5 overall. Washington Courthouse comes in with a record of 0-9, 1-20 overall. Earlier tonight in the reserve game, Trace won by a 2-0 series. Our apologies again for the technical difficulties, but we were able now to get the varsity game on, so we hope you enjoy the broadcast of that. When we come back, we'll talk a little bit about this game. Give us about 60 seconds or so, and then we'll return with some stats and much more. So stay with us right here on Fayette County Youth Sports, WCHC. We're Washington Courthouse Communications.
Fayette County Public Health provides public health services for all Fayette County residents with a focus on health prevention and disease prevention. We are working together for a healthy community. Give us a call at 740-335-5910. We are located at 317 South Fayette Street, Washington Courthouse, Ohio, 43160. Please visit our website at faycohd.org.
Every journey is unique. At Laurel Oaks Career Campus, you can prepare for a successful future. Start as a junior and graduate with opportunities in welding, digital arts, construction, healthcare, exercise science, and more. Earn a career certification and college credit. Pursue your passions. Play to your strengths. Discover your greatness. Visit greatoaks.com. That's greatoaks.com.
Back here at Miami Trace, this game was originally scheduled to be played at Washington Courthouse, but in September, or about 3 weeks ago, they kind of did a little switcheroo because Courthouse wanted to do part of their ceremonies to honor those that were cancer survivors. So they had that opportunity, and then tonight, Miami Trace, along with Fayette Christian School and Courthouse, were here. They had 4 individuals that were honored, and a little bit later on, did you say you loaded the picture?
Yes.
All right, we won't do it now, but we'll do it later. But we'll give you an idea of what picture looked like of the volleyball teams and their honors for the Cancer Month. It's going on here in, across the world. Real quickly, let's take a look at some statistics for this via the FAC website. I gleaned that bad boy today, buddy. I said, David's going to work on it. We're going to put it together. And thanks to the coaches and stuff, they're trying to keep it updated. I'll be honest with you, your volleyball stats are really pretty good. If you get a chance, folks, to tune in, watch it, go to the girls' volleyball stats, and they got a lot of information for you. So that's where a lot of this information comes from. Looking at the kills, Lauren Guest is second in the kills with 243. Lauren Ferentz is sixth with 193. Then your next 4 young ladies Maggie Piper Courthouse is 12th with 74. Ayanna Brown Courthouse is 20th. And tied for 21st, Ava Hines, and also Peyton Hughes of Courthouse with 40 apiece. And that's a big thing is you take those four young ladies from Courthouse, your top four players on the Keels, you have them together. They're only 6 over what Lauren Ferentz has, and she's in 6th place. That goes to show you the difference in what a 1-20 record and possibly a much improved record could have ended up resulting today for Courthouse. By the way, in case you're wondering, Evelyn Hammond leads in kills for 345. She's going to run away with that one, looks like. In ace serves, McKaylee Miller of Chillicothe leads in that category. Second behind her is Kaylee Hughes. I think Miller's got 46. Yazel's got 43, so she's number 2 in the ace serves. Lauren Guest is 4th with 34. Maggie Piper is tied for 6th with ace serves of 32. And Lauren Ferentz is 15th with 23. In assist, Caitlin Sealing of Greenfield McLean with 519 so far. Number 2, though, Kaylee Yazel. Kaylee has 488. She's now over 2,000 in her career. And, folks, she's only a junior. And she has had quite a career, to say the least. And so she's got 488 so far. Plus, she just celebrated her 17th birthday the other day. So happy birthday to her. Megan Schultz, Washington Courthouse is 6th with 120. And Sophie Shaw is 8th from Courthouse with 97. In blocks, Evelyn Hammond of Chillicothe leads again with 47. You've got Peyton Hughes of Washington Courthouse 5th with 19. Ayanna Brown, also Lauren Guest, and Ella Butts, Courthouse Trace respectively, have 14. They're tied for 8th place. And finally, in the digs, Caitlin Shepard of Jackson leads with 389. Kiona Ackley of Miami Trace is currently 5th with 237. Gracie Moore of Washington Courthouse is tied for 8th with 158. And Alora Self of Washington Courthouse is 11th with 149. You'll have to be honest with you. Right now, you'd have to think, you just look at the stats alone, Evelyn Hammond, Lauren Guest, and possibly Lauren Ferentz are your top 3 candidates for Player of the Year. All right? The last couple of years, Miss Butts here at Washington, Miami Trace has dominated, but you'd have to think that between Hammond, Guest, and Ferentz, that's where your MVP is going to come from probably in the next week or so. Obviously, those young ladies, along with some of the other names I mentioned, are going to get on the All-Lake team. In fact, I don't know how you're going to be able to get all these young, fine ladies on the first team. Some's going to have to be on the second team, David, because of the talent that we're seeing this year here in the FAC.
Well, lucky I don't have to pick them.
No, you just have to just put them up there and say, here it is. So the coach will have a vote on it. I think they vote next week on the total. Real quickly, let me tell you that besides tonight, Jackson is at Chillicothe in league action. Hillsboro is at Greenfield McLean. There is league action, or I should say non-conference action next week. Courthouse will be done after tonight's season's over with. Hillsboro will be at Leesburg Fairfield. Zane Trace at Jackson, and Chillicothe will be at will be at Wheelersburg on Monday night. Tuesday night, Vinton County will be at Chillicothe. Wednesday night, Miami Trace will be at Clark Southeastern, Westfall McLean, and Jackson will be at Wheelersburg. And then a week from Saturday, Miami Trace will travel over to Warsaw Riverview and take on Marietta along with Riverview in a tri-meet. So tonight's volleyball match will be the last regular season volleyball match we'll have on. We'll keep an eye on how the tournament draws will come on Sunday, and we will tell you more about that a little bit later on during the evening if time permits. All right, so both teams are slowly starting to get things wrapped up. We will take a 90-second break. When we come back, we'll have the national anthem, introduction of the teams, and we'll get this one started. The Battle of Fayette County. Trace, Courthouse. Anything can happen. We'll see what does transpire. So stay with us right here on WCHC. We're Washington Courthouse Communications.
Snack Wrap's back, oh yes it is.
Oh yes it is.
Crispy chicken doing a little biz. Lettuce, cheese, creamy ranch, or spicy sauce too. All wrapped up just for you. Snack it, wrap it, love it, unwrap it. Crunching and munching, can't stop the tapping. Snack Wrap back, it's the tasty attack. One bite in, and you're never looking back.
S&D Family Tire says thank you for your business. Thanks to you, S&D has moved to our new location at 1195 State Route 22 Southwest Washington Courthouse, right in front of the Fayette County Fairgrounds. You'll find top brand name tires like Bridgestone and Cooper. Steve and his staff can offer you an impressive selection of premium wheels and tires for your vehicle. S&D Family Tires offers mountain tires for $12, bouncing tires $12. They also offer preventive maintenance, rotation, alignment, and more. We'll keep you rolling. Call for an appointment or stop by. S&D Family Tires, now at 1195 State Route 22 Southwest, Washington Courthouse.
Let's meet tonight's participants. First, the visitors from Washington with a guest announcer, Tom Rennie.
And now for visiting Washington Lady Lions, who are coached by Mrs. Ashley the Athlete. Number 1, Shinatsu Obayashi. Number 2, Kate Miller. Number 3, Sophia Shaw. Number 5, Ellie May. Number 7, Ayana Brown. Number 11, Reagan Schultz. Number 12, Peyton Hughes. Number 14, Maggie Pfeiffer. Number 17, Laura Sell. Number 20, Ava Hine. Number 28, Jaden Hatfield. And number 33, Gracie Moore.
And now for the Lady Panthers playing for a FAC title this evening. We begin with number 1, Keani Ackley. 2, Riley Ferguson. 3, Elizabeth Webb. 4, Brianna Robinette. 5, Allison Carter. 7, Alyssa Esker. 8, Ellie Hoppus. 11, Lauren Fairness. 12, Kylie Yazel. 17, Lauren Guess. 20, Ella Butts. And number 21, Brooklyn Ratcliffe. Good luck to both teams.
All right, so the teams have been introduced to the crowd here. Washington Courthouse lately has played very, very well. Had some 5-set losses, unfortunately. So they would love nothing better than really throw the havoc here tonight against Miami Trace, wouldn't they, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Miami Trace, meanwhile, they're trying to nail down their, if they win and Chillicothe wins, would be a co-championship. If I remember correctly, that would be 5 in a row. They had a co-championship with Chillicothe a couple of years back, and then they won 3 in a row. And then if they tie tonight, Be a co-championship. Of course, we had the opportunity to broadcast their game last week with Chillicothe. I went 5, didn't David? Yeah.
Yep.
So we'll see what happens here. You might notice that both teams have special shirts on commemorating the Fighting Cancer theme. And we're getting this one started as Miami Trace will serve first. Ball's in the air. Ackley keeps it alive. Coming down and long and out of bounds is Carter. So we'll have Washington Courthouse will get ready to serve. Up 1-0. And don't tell me
the ball is stuck again.
We got a ball underneath the stands again.
There we go.
We had that problem the other night. In fact, we had 2 of them, to be honest with you.
Yep, just opposite end of the court.
Yeah. All right. So here comes Blue Lions. Schultz with the serve. Cross-court hit. Nice dig there. Keeping it alive. Courthouse. Another good kill there. That was by Yazel. So give her the kill on that one. And as usual, usually the play, one that comes up the good defensive play, turns around and gets the serve. And she will be doing the duty with it knotted up at 1 apiece. Long hit, back line. Moore trying to keep it alive. Now here comes Trace on the serve. Ball's hit. Again on the back line, Piper, Ackley. Now they come over and in the net. That one hit by Carter. So 2-1. Have exchange of serves here. Hughes, and nice, a good ace there. That was a nice hit. So Peyton Hughes with the ace, and it's now 3-1. Long hit on the back line. Coming up, good hit there by Carter. Brown, Yazel. Give and go, Carter back to Yazel. It goes long, goes out of bounds. Point, Courthouse. So Hughes picks up now 2 quick points, and Courthouse is up 4-1. Down the right line. And coming in and getting the kill there was, of course, Lauren Guest. Substitution now. Esker, who got the start tonight, comes out. And Ratcliffe comes in. Self, and that one's up short. Not able to get to it was Shaw, so point in favor of Miami Trace. (4-3). Courthouse with the lead. Again, Self trying to get the dig. Unfortunately, hits a little bit wide and out of bounds. So an ace serve there by Ratcliffe. Makes the score knotted up at 4 apiece. Right at Self again. Shaw coming up. Partially deflected by Trace, keeping it alive. Guest comes down. Good dig there by Courthouse, keeping it alive. Brown goes for it, and unfortunately, a good block on the front line there by Guest, and goes back to Trace. So good block by Guest. 5-4, Trace with the lead, and then Self kind of flubs that one up a little bit, trying to set up her teammate, and unfortunately goes by the wayside. So Ratcliffe picks up yet another ace. 6-4. Self onto the back line. Set up on the front line. Good play there. Butts. And another play that gives the point to Courthouse. 7-4. It was 4-1. Courthouse. 6 straight points for Courthouse. For Trace. Pfeiffer. Back line hit. Yazel comes up. Good kill there. Good play by Allison Carter, who was our player of the game or star of the game the last time the last game that they played against Chillicothe. So that's now 8-4. Radcliffe's on a roll here. Self. There goes Brown. Unfortunately, hits a little bit too strong, and it's out of bounds. Another point. 9-4 now. 8 straight points for Miami Trace in set number 1. Pfeiffer, cross-court hit. Yazel saves it. And then, unfortunately, Carter can't get it over, so that's at least ends the scoring drought Courthouse just had. And now Pfeiffer, who's our star of the game against Greenfield, is serving. Coming back with his good play there as going across court was Hines to get the kill. 9-6 now. Well, they introduced Ackley as number 1 for Miami Trace, but she's wearing number 9 tonight. Keep that in mind. And that a little bit too long. So an error there off the serve. And now goes back to Lauren Guest. Ferens has just now entered the game. Ball's knocked out of bounds. Point picked up by Guest. 11-6. Shaw. And it goes out of bounds. And another point for Miami Trace. 12-6, Miami Trace with the lead. Guest down the pike, Self off the fist. Brown keeps it alive and unfortunately hits it out of bounds. Another error there by the Blue Lions and another point for Miami Trace. 13-6 now. Lauren Guest with yet another serve. High in the air. Brown off the fingertips of Yazel. Can't get it on the dig. Point, Courthouse. And snaps another drought. Courthouse is going to bring in here number 5, Ellie May. Number 11, Bregan Schultz. Serving will be Mays for Blue Lions, and the ball's hit back, and Piper can't bring it down, goes out of bounds, and an error there, and point goes back to Trace. Fourteen to 7. Carter to Self. Schultz. Ball's hit by Hines, and good play there as Ferens cannot come up with a cleanly, so point for the Blue Lions makes it now 14-8. And Laura Self now will get ready to serve for the Blue Lions. Woo, boy, that just cleared the net. That was a close shave, David. And right into the net, and nice hit there by Self. That makes the score now 14-9. Long hit on the back line. Guest. Here comes Ferentz. Goes for the kill. Got it. As soon as she got her hands on it, you knew what was coming, and she went for the kill and got it. 15-9. Butts back out. Carter out. See, Trace will bring in Esker, who'll be doing the serving. To Self. Brown. Check it, Hines. Ball's hit around. Hines again. Now it comes down the right side. Good play. Piper tries to go for the dig. Unfortunately, comes up short. Point, Miami Trace. And point, Esker. 16-9 in favor of the Panthers. Long hit on the back line to Mays. And we're going to have a violation as Hughes is able to get it over safely. Carry by Trace. So goes back to Courthouse on the serve, down 10-16. All batted around. Piper, Self. Now here comes Courthouse, gets across. Good block on the front line by Piper. Now comes Ratcliffe. Little dupe hit there. Coming back again, try to go to the kill. Good dig there by Courthouse. Piper again across the net. Esker. Now come back, Ratcliffe, and unfortunately hitting it out of bounds will be Hines, and it goes out, and it's 17-10. Gracie Moore, who also was one of our stars of the game earlier this season, now re-enters. And Ellie Hoppus, first opportunity to serve for tonight. Substitution for Courthouse. You got Hines coming out. Said Moore was getting ready to come in. Now she does so. Long hit on the back line again. Piper, cross court. And Gazel tried to get a little fancy with that right hand, trying to push it over, and hits it into the net. Point goes to Courthouse. Schultz, 17-11. Favor of Miami Trace. Long serve on the back line. And coming in with nothing but pure speed with another kill. That is Lauren Guest. 18-11. Yazel will serve. Schultz out. Shaw in. Hughes. Yazel. Self fighting it off. Gets to Piper on the back line. Another hit and long off the hands there of Ratcliffe. So point for Courthouse. Makes it 18-12. And Peyton Hughes will be ready to serve it. Down the right line. Piper into the net. Point. Courthouse. Quick substitution. Self in. Hughes out. Meanwhile, Trace will bring in Ratcliffe. Hester out. And that just goes over the net. But it counts. We used to call that walking the dog. Doesn't matter what you call it, it's a point, and that's the main thing, right? Ratcliffe's on a roll here as far as serve points tonight, 20-12. Oh, Brown, nice play on the back line. Beautiful play there. Give her a kill on that one. So Ayanna Brown with the kill, and it's now 20-13. And we'll go back to Piper, who will be doing the serving. Yazel. And that one goes long, out of bounds. Point Courthouse. 20-14. Whoa, dig there by Guest. Yazel saves it. Now gets it over. Now to Carter. Here comes Miller for Courthouse. Yazel. Self keeping it alive. Hines, off the hands and out of bounds. Is not able to hold on to it was Hoppus. Point, Courthouse. (20-15). Long hill on the back line. Guest, Yazel. Butts, blocked. Comes Courthouse again. Hines to Yazel. Cross court hit. Guest, and she stepped on the line. Point, Courthouse. So big mistake there by Miami Trace. Piper picks up the point. Unofficial, that's 4 serve points now for her in this drive, and it's 20-16. Guest, well, that hit about 2 or 3 players. Unfortunately, couldn't get it back over for Courthouse. Point goes to Miami Trace. And Ferens, who's not played that much here in this first set, re-enters the game. I believe this is only her second time she's been in there. So Lauren Guest will get ready to serve. Piper coming back, and a good kill there. And that's Ferens doing her thing. Got it. It's her second kill of the evening so far. 22-16. Miami Trace leads set number 1 over Washington Courthouse. Guest will be serving again. Good dig by Piper. Out of the net, and unfortunately, well, he got it over the net. They were able to play it out. Still playing it. Shaw. Back to Brown. Now to Ackley. Here comes Ferens off the hands and goes out of bounds off Piper. Another kill for Ferens. 23-16. You just got excited just the volley going on back and forth. That'd been your fill right there, David. Piper on the back line. Ackley. Brown. Yazel. Ball's hit up in the air. Good return by both squads. Carter. Now to Miller. Back to Brown. Ackley. Yazel. Going for the kill. Ferens, good block there. And unfortunately, Piper had gotten Ackley and led her far enough, but unfortunately, Ackley was not able to come up with a cleanly point for Miami Trace. Set point, and that will be for an ace, and that will end the first set. So set number 1 goes to Miami Trace by a score of 25-16. We'll take a break. Back in 2 minutes right here on WCHC. We're watching Courthouse Communications.
M&M Fasteners is located in Washington Courthouse, Ohio, and we've been in the fastener industry for 29 years. We specialize in a wide range of industrial and automotive fasteners, so anything from your standard nut and bolt to custom-made parts built to your specs. We also offer custom labeling and private packaging. We also have a variety of pre-packed and pre-sorted metric and standard fastener assortments, along with bolt bins and fastener storage options. You can choose between several different sizes and grades. So whether you're needing a handful of pieces or bulk assortments, we have the inventory and knowledge to help you find what you're looking for. You can reach us at 800-348-8873 or find us online at mnmboltkits.com.
In the spring of 1991, my parents established the Summers Funeral Home to provide thoughtful, caring, and respectful services to families who are in pain from the loss of a loved one. This is Vanessa Summers, and we at the Summers Funeral Home continue our commitment to the community and treating everyone with the utmost professional care that we can provide. For more information on how we can better serve you in your time of need, please give us a call at 740-335-6078, or please feel free to stop by our office at 223 West Market Street, Washington Courthouse, Ohio, 43160.
With fruit and vegetables coming out of the garden, now's the time to come to Kirk's Furniture for your next General Electric major appliances. We have a complete full line of refrigerators, side-by-sides, bottom freezers, or the French door models, chest freezers or upright freezers available in all sizes. Stop by this week and see our complete selection of General Electric products. That's at Kirk's Furniture in New Holland, your independent General Electric dealer since 1935. Free delivery and setup in our trading area. We service what we sell.
As you plan your elective surgeries, remember that the best rehabilitation is right here locally at Courthouse Manor and St. Catherine's Manor of Washington Courthouse. With physical, occupational, and speech therapy 7 days a week, our teams can get you back to enjoying life. Courthouse Manor and St. Catherine's Manor, sister facilities with a family feel.
Real quickly, first set stats, Washington Courthouse had 8 of their 16 points off point serves, while Miami Trace was 14 out of 25. So a big 6-point difference there. It was a 9-point difference, so again, you want to get those points off serves if you possibly can, you know what I'm saying? All right, we're about ready to begin set number 2. Again, Trace wins set number 1, 25-16. Courthouse won earlier tonight 2-0 over Miami Trace beat Courthouse 2-0 in the reserve matchup earlier this evening. We get things started off. It will be Gracie Moore serving for Courthouse, and the ball is hit wide and out of bounds by Brianna Robinette. So point for the for the Blue Lions. And that one lands again. A rare mistake by Guest there on getting that ball to come down. So an ace there, and it's 2-0. Long hit to Ackley on the back line. Yezel come back to the left side, and guess what? Ferentz with another kill. Unofficially, I've got that 4 kills for now, and it makes it 2-1. Courthouse went up 4-1 early, and then after that, Brooklyn Ratcliffe went on a roll, scoring 8 serve points, took the lead, and it was all Trace after that first set. Meanwhile, coming up and trying to get the dig was Moore, knocks it out of bounds. Point by Ferentz. 2-2. Ferentz again. Schiltz, Piper. Good play there. She got Ferentz leaning one direction and was able to take advantage with the kill. So that makes the score now 3-2. And Courthouse now will get a chance to get the serve. Schiltz with the honors. Long hill on the back line, forced error there on the serve. Tied up a 3 apiece. Shaw coming in. Schiltz going out. Carter comes out. Webb comes in. Miller just cleared the net, got it over, but Trace trying to keep it alive. Miller again. Good play there. Ackley Yazel coming up. Oh, nice dig by Moore. Oh! Webb trying to get fancy at the net, and unfortunately it backfired on her. Point goes to Trace. Excuse me, to Courthouse. (4-3). Courthouse with the lead. That's long. Another error. So point there for Blue Lions. Hughes. Ferentz. Little push it by Guest. And Courthouse couldn't come up with it cleanly. Point. Miami Trace. 5-4. Courthouse leads. Goes back now to Miami Trace, and Robinette will do the serving duties. And that one's going to be a long serve. So an unforced error there on that one. It goes back to Courthouse. Pfeiffer with the duties. 6-4, Courthouse leads. Oh, right there. Ackley, that'll be an ace. Makes it 7-4. And another hit, and Guest. That kind of hit her upper arm a little bit and really threw her off. That's going to be another ace. So 8-4 now. Courthouse with the lead. Guest, Yazel. Comes Ferentz off the top of the net. Pfeiffer keeps it alive. Goes to Shaw. Hines right at Guest, and another point. That makes the score now 9-4 in favor of Washington Courthouse. And that one's long. So 3 straight serve points by Pfeiffer. Helps give Courthouse the lead. And now the Lauren Guest will do the duties for Miami Trace. Brown. Good dig there by Pfeiffer. Brown comes back with it. Yazel set up to Webb. Hits the top of the net. Ball still in play. Hines keeping it now. Guest. Yazel cross court. Little dump hit. Once again. Good volley going on. Make it Hines. And unfortunately, not able to come up with it cleanly, and hits out will be Self, and it goes out of bounds, and it's 9-6. Self. Now to Shaw. Ball's out of the net. Brown. Hines say let's try it again. Oh, good play there. As once again, not able to come up with it cleanly was Guest. So Courthouse will pick up a point. It's 10-6. Guest will come out. Riley Ferguson, number 2, making her first appearance of the game. Ellie Mays now will serve for Courthouse. Pfeiffer, high in the air. Good play there by Brown, keeping it alive. Attempt by Yazel. Self. Comes Brown. Again. Oh, good play there by Pfeiffer. Unfortunately, hits it up in the stands. And that will be a point for Miami Trace. It's a good play off the hit by Ferentz. So Allison Carter will do the serving duties. Trace down 7-10, second set. Hines off the hands of Trace. Another hit, unfortunately a little bit too much by Hines as she hit it long. 10-8. Carter down the middle. Now over to Brown. Partially blocked, and they couldn't get it out of the net. Point goes to Trace. (10-9). Pfeiffer, whoa, way out of play, and that ties her up at 10 apiece. 10-10 score. Carter, Pfeiffer, Brown, Self. Unfortunately, a little bit short. Another point. Miami Trace. 11-10 now. Carter again with the serve. To Mays, Hines. And not a good hit at all by Ferguson. He was not able to get the ball over. So point goes to Courthouse, and it's now tied up at 11 apiece. And Laura Self will get ready to serve the ball. Trying to keep the ball in play is Courthouse. Hines gets it over. Nice block at the front net. Give it a kill there to Hughes. So good point, and Self picks up the serve point. That makes it 12-11. Again, good battle there. Piper keeping it alive. And getting it over the net. Trace trying to respond. Good dig there. Unfortunately, Mays tried to get the ball up, and unfortunately it hit the net, and a point goes to Trace. So Ackley will get ready to serve as we're tied up at 12 apiece. Hit to Mays. Coming in. Good play there by Hughes. Oh, good kill there. Once again, Lauren Ferens, unofficially 5 kills tonight so far as we're in set number 2. 13-12. Trace has just regained the lead. Ackley will do the duties. Pfeiffer. On the air, Self gets it across the net. Yazel, nice little backflip over the net and gets the point for Miami Trace. Hughes, Robinette. Once again, Hughes trying to keep it alive. Ball's hit. And it's out of bounds. So that comes off Miami Trace. Came off of Robinette, and Courthouse now will have the chance to serve. Down 13-14. Whoa, good block there by Piper on the front line. Coming back just inside the back line. Whoa, good play there by Robinette. Hits that back line beautifully. Puts Trace up by 2. And Lauren Ferens will take over the serving duties. Mays, Piper, and hits it long. (16-13). Trace with the lead. Schultz, you get it over the line. Mays, back to Schultz. Piper, There comes balls in the air. Yazel cross court and trying to go for the kill and hitting it long is guessed out of bounds. Point, Blue Lions. Obeshi in the game for Courthouse, her first appearance for the evening. Hazel, little dump hit there. Courthouse trying to keep it alive. Unfortunately, Schultz couldn't quite get it over the net. So a quick substitution. Schultz out. Shaw in. Ackley serving, up 17-14. Trace, Self. And that was one of those, I think it hit my face. She didn't act like it, but boy, I could tell from here, it looked like it hit her face. So Ackley will pick up the point. Piper, Self. Front line. Shaw gets it over. Now coming back and getting the kill, once again, is Guest. 19-14. Trace with the lead. Already up 1-0. Lead set 2, 19-14. Yazel with the serving duties. And it comes off the hands. Good ace hit there. Yazel. And we finally have a timeout. That's the first one we've had for this evening, so we'll take a 30 as well. Timeout, set 2. Trace up 2014 over Courthouse here on WCHC. We're Washington Courthouse Communications.
Fayette County Public Health provides public health services for all Fayette County residents with a focus on health prevention and disease prevention. We are working together for a healthy community. Give us a call at 740-335-5910. We are located at 317 South Fayette Street, Washington Courthouse, Ohio, 43160. Please visit our website at faycohd.org.
We're back here at Miami Trace, 20-14. Trace and Courthouse are playing each other in other sports, but they're doing it in town as these two, the reserve and the varsity, switched sites back early September due to some ceremonies on the Cancer Society, so that's why they're out here tonight. And attempted by a dig by Moore, not good. Yazel picks up the ace. Makes it now 21-14. Moore again with a hit. Off her hands, another point. Don't forget, after the games, we'll announce both a varsity Blue Lion star of the game and Panthers star of the game. Those young ladies will be guests in late November on the Epiphala McDonald Show. Pfeiffer comes back. Now to Yazel on the left side. Webb, ball's hit in the air by Guest. Shaw. And it comes up short. Oh, man. Courthouse had two players standing there, and neither one of them went for the ball.
Just a little bit of a lack of communication here tonight so far has cost Courthouse some desperately needed points.
Yazel, and that's going to be long. Makes it 23-15. Hughes will be the trigger man here on the serve. Yazel comes back. Good hit there by Robinette, and Hughes tried to come back and try to go for the kill, and unfortunately hits it into the net, so point Courthouse. So Deanna Robinette will serve at set point, 24-15. Self, Shaw, Brown, nice block there by Butt. Hits it back, and that gives the point to Miami Trace, and the win They win set number 2 by a final score of 25-15. So they won set 1, 25-16, 25-15 set 2, and set 3 will be coming up in about 90 seconds. So stay with us as you're watching girls volleyball action right here on WCHC. We're Washington Courthouse Communications.
Every journey is unique. At Laurel Oaks Career Campus, you can prepare for a successful future. Start as a junior and graduate with opportunities in welding, digital arts, construction, healthcare, exercise science, and more. Earn a career certification and college credit. Pursue your passions. Play to your strengths. Discover your greatness. Visit greatoaks.com. That's greatoaks.com.
S&D Family Tire says thank you for your business. Thanks to you, S&D has moved to our new location at 1195 State Route 22 Southwest Washington Courthouse, right in front of the Fayette County Fairgrounds. You'll find top brand name tires like Bridgestone and Cooper. Steve and his staff can offer you an impressive selection of premium wheels and tires for your vehicle. S&D Family Tires offers mounted tires for $12, bouncing tires $12. They also offer preventive maintenance, rotation, alignment, and more. We'll keep you rolling. Call for an appointment or stop by. S&D Family Tires, now at 1195 State Route 22 Southwest, Washington Courthouse. Join the Epifano McDonald's crew or step into management with competitive pay, free meals, uniforms, paid training, and up to $3,000 in tuition assistance. Management for our Jeffersonville, Washington Courthouse, and Jamestown locations start at $22 per hour. Crew positions at our Jeffersonville location start at $16 per hour. Apply now. Scan the ad on the Epifano Sports Network Facebook page or websites. 740-333-1701. Your Epifano McDonald's restaurants.
Real quickly, congratulations to Faith Wynn of Washington Courthouse. Her and Aubrey Arnold of Jackson tied for third today at the districts. Only one goes to the state, and that will be Ellie Beck-Aiden, who shot a 79. But the Arnold and also Wynn shot an 82, tied for third. And Caitlin Sterling of Greenfield came in 13th. She shot a 95. Minerva is going to go to the state Division I tournament next week. Of course, earlier tonight, as we mentioned before, I think it's go ahead and put it up there, Dave, real quick. We did have a picture of the young ladies from Washington Courthouse, Miami Trace, and Fayette Christian volleyball teams. They gathered around in a prayer circle, offering prayer over those that had been affected by cancer, either currently, in the past, or unfortunately were not able to survive this dreaded disease. But a great showmanship there of the girls volleyball teams. So we thought we should get that picture. We'll pop that back up again tomorrow on our football broadcast to kind of remind you of that as well. I don't know how I get, I don't know, luck or what. I got 2 flowers tonight.
There you go.
Cancer of the kidney a couple years ago. And so far, recovering. Thankful for that. And the long serve by Miami Trace goes out of bounds. And set number 3 goes first point to Blue Lions. Schultz will be serving it. Ackley with the dig. We're going to dig on this side, and unfortunately, Ackley's not able to come up with it. Knocks it out of bounds, so it's one piece. Congratulations to the Greenfield girls soccer team, as they already clinched the FAC girls title. They were down 0-3 tonight, and they came back and won 4-3 over Hillsboro. So they finished the league at 8-0-2. First league championship for Greenfield McLean girls, as far as we know, forever. Meanwhile, coming right back and getting the kill there is Ferentz. Two to 1. Carter will get ready for the serve. She had 4 serve points in set number 2. Self. Whoa! Butts tries to come up with the kill and the backfired and went right into the net. So big error there. Courthouse ties it back up at 2 apiece, and we go back to Hughes doing the serving duties. Peyton. Yazel. Butts. And Hughes will quickly. She knows she's I better get back on the bench. So Ackley now will get ready to serve. Good dig there by Moore. Self. Brown saves it. Nice hit. High in the air to Ferens. Coming around. Good down the line. Kill there by Ferens.
It's just like standing in front of a cannonball.
Yeah, there's times I've watched her now, 3 or 4 years. There's just times where she just simply just shows off.
Yep.
But she's that good. Ackley. And unfortunately muffled there by Moore. So another point for Ackley. Five, 2. Piper. Now to Moore. Gets it across the net. Comes Robinette. Good dig. Unfortunately goes out of bounds. Off Moore. So another kill there by Robinette. And another point for Ackley. Brown. Good play there. Unfortunately, Ferens kind of barely just hit it with her hand, but it was more than enough, and she's able to get the kill again. Another point goes toward Ackley. That makes it 7-2. That one gets over the net. It counts. Giving an ace, and it's now 8-2. Now all of a sudden now the momentum's starting to switch over to Courthouse real quick. Long hit to Piper. And Obeshi, boy, not sure where she hit that bad boy, but it wasn't on the court. So another serve point. 9-2. Self, Brown, Obeshi, Ackley. Come back now to the left side. Good dig there by Brown. Brown, Ackley, coming back down the left side. Ferens tries to kill it. Courthouse alertly stays alive and unfortunately hits it into the net. Point, Miami Trace, and they're now up 10-2. So Courthouse has been able to keep it close in the first 2 sets, but now this one's third set's getting away. Coach Yatley says, let's take a break, and we'll take a 30-second break as well. 10-2, set 3, Trace up 2-0. You're watching girls volleyball action on WCHC. We're watching Courthouse Communications.
The Crispin family for over 3 generations and almost 80 years has offered the residents in this area both personal and business water softeners, water filtration systems, reverse osmosis drinking water systems, and more. Give them a call for your service needs at 740-335-2620 or stop by at 1020 East Market Street, Washington Courthouse. Crispin H2O Conditioning.
Don't forget, we got football action for you tomorrow night. It's homecoming for Washington Courthouse. They'll play host to Chillicothe. Dave and I had a chance to see Chillicothe played Miami Trace last week.
It's going to be a tough opponent for Courthouse.
Yeah,
for sure.
It's going to be very, very tough. But we're looking forward to it. 6:45 down at Gardner Park tomorrow night. Join us for football action. Brown, meanwhile, tries to get the ball in play and unfortunately hits it wide now to bounce. Another point for Ackley. And that now is 11-2. She's got 8 points off serves so far. And the streak ends. 11-3 now. Hines re-enters for Courthouse. Ackley, good play there on that front line as Ferentz and Ackley both got a finger tip off of it and was able to get the ball over. 12-3. Lauren Ferentz will get ready to serve. Long hit back line. Piper coming up, and Obeshi tried to keep the ball in play and unfortunately hit the front of the net, and it's no good. Point for Ferentz. Obeshi comes out. Kate Miller re-enters. Self. Robinette. Self again. Piper. Long hit back line. Ackley coming in, getting the kill there is Guest. So getting the point off the serve. Excuse me. Yeah, she served it, didn't she? Ferentz served it. So yeah, points off the serve. That's 14-3. Coming back is Hines. Off the blue lines, return. Brown getting it back over. Coming out of the right side. Oh! He called that long? All right. It looks like it caught the back part of the line there, but
we'd have to get down there and measure, see how far to either side of the white line it ended up.
I'm not even going to worry about it. 14-4. Trace hits top of the net. Courthouse keeps it alive. Self. Now back to Guest, who just kind of slightly pushed it over with her hands and able to get the point for Trace. So Ackley now will go 15-4 now. Trace with the lead. And that's going to be long. That's why we broadcast. That's why we don't referee. Laura Self off the serve for Washington Courthouse. Trying to make a comeback here. And that one's long. She'll pick up a point off serve. 15-6. Coming up and partially deflected off the hands of Washington Courthouse. It goes out of bounds. So Robinette now will go back to the serve line after the hit. 16-6 now is your score. Self. Here comes, what in the world was that?
It's like
Guest got herself to midair and took a plop on the butt and hit along and then goes out of bounds. Can I say that? Plop on the butt?
I don't know.
Can't be any worse than some of the other stuff we've heard, right?
So there's been some coaches over the years in some football press boxes.
Oh, we don't want to even go there. So Courthouse will get the serve. Ackley now to Butts, and that one's long. So that makes it 16-8. Well, obviously we can say Butts because that's her last name. So I mean, you know. Sorry, Ella, just making a little fun of you there. And that's an unforced error. Hines into the net. Makes it 17-8. So Gracie Moore comes back in the game. One of the freshmen for the varsity level for Courthouse. Schultz. Hughes. Oh, nice little dump hit over there. She got Guest out of position. So point Courthouse. 17-9. Miller gets ready to come in, and Mays comes out. And Schultz serves. Guest, Yazel. Ferens, and it's in. I got Ferens with 9 kills tonight, unofficially. Shaw, Ackley. And a good block on that front line there by Miller and Hughes. Give him credit for that one. That makes it 18-10.
Well, you go up to block a shot from Lauren, and your life has to flash before your eyes.
Butts keeps it alive, and unfortunately got Hughes out of position, so kill there by Butts. And that makes it 19-10. Ackley now will serve. Long hand to Self. Miller. Ball's in play. And again, Ferens with yet another kill. Ten kills, 5 points unofficially tonight. Self to Shaw, over to Brown. And that one's going to be long, out of bounds. So Courthouse picks up the point. Ratcliffe will get ready to come in. Robinette comes out. Pfeiffer will be serving. Oh, give her an ace on that one. Unofficial, I got her for 3 aces tonight. Coming back on the right side, trying to get the kill was Ferens. Well, they went all the way to the right side and then brought all the way back, and she tried it again, she got it. 21-12. Ella Butts comes in. Ackley comes out. Ferens comes out. Ferguson comes out. Trace with the serve. Ball's hit high in the air. Trying to get the save up into the bleachers. I'll give Ava Hines at least a pat on the back for at least trying. I mean, shooting into this.
Didn't she technically got it back into play?
Yeah.
I don't know why they stopped that one, actually.
22-12. Trace with the lead. Self. Shaw. And unfortunately hits it long. Out of bounds. (23-12). Long hit. Self. Hines. Cross court. Yazel comes back. And another kill by Guest. Webb comes back in. Hoppus, who got the serve point, will try again. In fact, this will be for the match. Self. Hines hits it long, and it's out, and that's going to be it. So, Miami Trace goes 3-0 over Washington Courthouse. They win 25-16, 25-15, 25-12. Stay with us. We'll announce our stars of the game, and also we will be able to hopefully maybe have a post-game interview or two. Stay with us. Back in a few minutes right here on WCHC. We're watching Courthouse Communications.
We should go bowl and have the best pizza in Fayette County tonight. Ugh, I don't want to go to 2 places.
Well, we don't have to. The best pizza in Fayette County comes from the local pizzeria, Amori's Pizzeria, just inside Leela Lanes.
Really? No way.
Yes way. Come on in and grab a lane and the best pizza in town. Leela Lanes and Amori's Pizzeria, located right across from the Fayette County Fairgrounds.
Call Leela Lanes at 740-335-2580 to order your pizza today.
Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center has been a part of serving the automotive needs of Fayette County and the surrounding area since 2001. From tune-ups, brakes, oil changes, heating and air conditioning systems, engines, and more, Jim Van Dyke's can work on all models, both foreign and domestic. Our goal at Jim Van Dyke's is to provide superior quality automotive service and repair in a friendly environment and in a timely manner while building a trusting friendship. You can stop by the shop at 2247 U.S. Route 22 Southwest, Washington Courthouse, or call 740-335-2000. That's 740-335-2000, or set up an appointment on their website at jimvandyke.com.
With fruit and vegetables coming out of the garden, now's the time to come to Kirk's Furniture for your next General Electric major appliances. We have a complete full line of refrigerators, side-by-sides, bottom freezers, or the French door models, chest freezers or upright freezers, available in all sizes. Stop by this week and see our complete selection of General Electric products. That's at Kirk's Furniture in New Holland, your independent General Electric dealer since 1935. Free delivery and setup in our trading area. We service what we sell. Time right after the game, so.
Oh, okay. Good. What are you doing? Having Fayette Christian practice?
Yeah, so what we're doing tonight, they've always been a part of our cancer program each year, but they never get to play.
Oh, okay.
So what we did this year, they brought their team out, and we're going to have some of our kids from our freshman team and stuff didn't play this tonight.
Oh, okay.
They're going to scrimmage them a little bit.
Okay,
and then Washington Courthouse is going to scrimmage them a little bit, just so they get a couple games in too. So
cool.
Makes everybody all part of this.
That's good. Good. That's it. Are we on there? Oh, I'm sorry. We've been on there talking about it, Doug, and we didn't even realize. That's fine. Doug was just explaining that Fayette Christian is out on the court right now. And again, as he mentioned, getting some of the younger kids a chance to go up against him. They've had a great season, I think. I know their junior high program, I think, has only lost one match, and their varsity's only lost twice.
Yeah.
So they're having a really good season, so it's good to see. All right, let's talk about tonight's win. 25-16, 25-15, 25-12. Courthouse, at times, played very, very well.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, they just, and a stat that I looked at off the FAC page, their kills are, I'm not trying to be funny here, but has really not been a factor for them. Because you take the first 4 girls off the kills, and that's less than what Lauren's got, and she's in 6th place.
Yeah. So, I think that's what hurts them. They've been playing. They played several of the teams in the league and stuff tough at times, but where they're struggling, they have their consistency,
right,
of being able to just repeat over and over again. And then that's where they break down a little bit as far as from what I'm seeing. You hate to see it. I love Ashley to death, and I have always great memories of coaching at Washington myself. So
yeah,
I hate to see him. This is a rough season. I think as coaches, we've all been there sooner or later.
Yeah.
And it's just tough. Things aren't kind of swinging their way, but they're great kids. They're still out here competing, and they're still trying hard. So their heart's in the right place, and they want to do it.
Well, she's got a good. I mean, I know she's got a lot of seniors, but she's got a lot of underclassmen. That if these kids can get a couple good years under their belts and get more and more experience, work during the off season, stuff like that, they're going to be doing. And I guess it's a question I have for you: is how much during the off season does your girls work?
Well, as far as we don't do a lot of open gyms in the summertime, we a couple times a week, but especially if you look at our upper level kids, they're doing weight training. They're getting extra work in that way. They're also committed to a lot of plyo and that type of thing that's away from here.
Okay.
And what we kind of did a few years ago is we talking to the girls, because some of them were doing their own thing on the outside. So we've kind of committed to, when we're together, we're really focused on training and teaching skills. And we're pushing them to be some of this stuff they're going to be responsible for and take some of it on themselves. If you really want to be a better player, you can't just walk in and wait for your one practice or two practices a week and think that's all you need to do.
Right.
And not in today's athletics. So, you get a lot of our kids and a lot of kids that are good around other sports and other schools that we've played. These girls are putting in a lot of extra time, doing a lot of things, the little things on their own to help them be faster, bigger, and stronger, so that when they are learning the skills, it comes together. And we've benefited from that the last several years. We've been very fortunate.
When you look at your team now, you guys got one more game and then you get into the tournament. And I've been looking at the tournament records and stuff like that. It's going to end up, to be honest, I think your division's going to be one of the toughest divisions.
Yeah, well, it's the bigger school division for as far as us down here in the Southeastern District. There's only 6 schools.
Right.
So we don't even play for a sectional or district championship out of those 6.
I know.
We're playing for just an opportunity to go to the districts.
Yeah.
So it's pretty tough, and there's some very good programs. So we're fortunate to get to play those kind of teams. That's what you really want. We're still striving to get better so that we can compete with those better teams, and we keep taking little steps each season, and hopefully we'll turn that corner one of these days.
Well, if you're home during the tournaments, we'll be here, so we'll kind of keep an eye on, see how things go. If not, you would unfortunately be on the road.
Yeah.
We want to thank you guys for your experience this year. It's been really fun, but hopefully we'll get to at least do one more.
Oh, appreciate having you guys out here. The kids, this is special for the kids, and when they do work real hard like our kids have, and we appreciate anything that's done for the kids. So you being out here, that's special for these guys.
Yep.
To be able to have grandma or grandpa that couldn't make it be able to watch, and then for them to be able to go back and watch later on down the road. So that's pretty cool.
All right, Doug Mace, thanks, bud. Appreciate.
Thank you, guys.
Good luck to you. As again, Miami Trace will have one more regular season game next Wednesday night at Clark Southeastern, and then next Saturday they'll be on the road over at Warsaw Riverview in a tri-match with Marietta and also Tri. And then we're going to talk to Ashley here in a minute, Yatley, and then we'll take a break, Dave.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
You want to bring stats?
I feel like you're down there coaching yet another team. You're trying to get everything. Oh, you guys are going to officiate?
We are. I'm an official. I am an official.
Oh, my goodness. Going to dish this one out, huh? Get back these officials that have been robbing you all season?
They do a good job.
Okay, real quickly. You guys had a chance here to be very competitive throughout the series. And I guess that's the main thing right there, is for you to be competitive against a team. Miami Trace. I mean, they've had success over the years. You've coached, you've played against Doug and stuff like that. So when you came into the game, was it one of those, all right, kids, let's just go out there, have fun, do the best we can, and we'll see what happens?
No, I mean, we've been speaking to our girls. It's a big week for homecoming week, and we had Chillicothe on Tuesday. We had to change a little bit of our lineup because one of our players are injured, and when that happens, you just got to make adjustments, and you got to make personal goals. So we were like, okay, we're going to do better than what we did last time. We're going to clean up some hitting errors. We're going to make sure that we're serving tough and aggressive, and we know what they bring, so we're going to make some adjustments, but we're going to play and control things on our side. So that's why we were speaking to our girls this week and just trying to get them to understand, like, hey, we got to control what we do. They're going to do what they do, but we have to be able to react and play against them. So we wanted to compete hard. We wanted to come out and just play an even kill game, knowing what they bring before, and I think that the girls did that.
I'm going to say you guys led by several points in the first set and the second set. So, you know, again, I know we talk, it seems like it's almost a broken record with us, but the kids, the potential is still there.
Yeah.
And with tournament time coming up, I don't care what anybody says, anything can happen in tournament time.
Yeah, for sure. We've seen some of those crazy things, and over the past couple years I have, and I think sometimes, you know, the kids just have to get a fresh start and say, you know what, things are behind us, but we have this working for us, and we have so many potential things that could go our way that we can't count ourselves out. So I think that's what we got to keep in our mindset and make sure that we're reiterating to the kids as much as possible to keep in front of them.
Now, the fact that you're going to have almost a 10-day break here before the tournaments get started, probably as a coach, it's not ideal. You probably would have, but it's the way it is. So what are some of the things now that you can still continue to work upon getting ready for tournaments?
Right, well, we can give our girls a chance to just reset and set some personal goals as far as what we were talking about earlier, cleaning up our defense quite a bit, and just, you know, making sure things are just settled down a little bit. You know, one week I think we played 5 matches that week, and we were just going, that we didn't have any time really to go over film and to really reiterate to the kids, okay, did you see where you were at in this spot? Do you know why this is wrong? And do you know where you're supposed to be here? So we'll slow down quite a bit and be able to look at that before we go into tournaments. And that should help us. That should help us because our girls do a good job of reflecting, and they're very visual learners, so they got to see it and do that. So it's a good time. It could be good, it could be bad, but I'm hoping that the rest can give us some momentum to, you know, give us a couple wins in the tournament.
All right. Well, have the girls enjoy homecoming.
Thank you.
And we'll see what happens down the road.
Absolutely.
If nothing else, we'll see you at the start of the games in November when we do the show at McDonald's, okay?
All right. Sounds good. Thank you,
Ash.
guys.
Appreciate it. Ashley Diatley joined us here on the post-game program. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll do our stars of the games. So stay with us right here on WCHC.
Fayette County Public Health provides public health services for all Fayette County residents with a focus on health prevention and disease prevention. We are working together for a healthy community. Give us a call at 740-335-5910. We are located at 317 South Fayette Street, Washington Courthouse, Ohio, 43160. Please visit our website at faycohd.org.
Every journey is unique. At Laurel Oaks Career Campus, you can prepare for a successful future. Start as a junior and graduate with opportunities in welding, digital arts, construction, healthcare, exercise science, and more. Earn a career certification and college credit. Pursue your passions. Play to your strengths. Discover your greatness. Visit greatoaks.com. That's greatoaks.com.
Snack Wrap's back, oh yes it is. Oh yes it is. Crispy chicken doing a little biz. Lettuce, cheese, creamy rancho, spicy sauce too. All wrapped up just for you. Snack it, wrap it, love it, unwrap it, crunching and munching, can't stop the tapping. Snack Wrap back, it's the tasty attack. One bite in and you're never looking back.
All right, back here at Miami Trace again. Some extra celebration going on with the Cancer Society. What is it? spike return for cancer or something like that. That's what everybody's shirts got. But Fayette Christian's been part of it for many years. They got their green shirts on. So they're going to have their varsity squad play a combination of Miami Trace and Washington Courthouse kids. Some of the freshmen in reserve, just to kind of give everybody experience and give them a chance to shine a little bit, which I think is a really great gesture. I like that. So good luck to them. And we'll keep you up to date on their news, as well as Mark Richmond, the athletic director, keeps us up to date on how the girls are doing and stuff like that. All right, let's go ahead and we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll be back with the star of the games in just a moment right here on WCHC.
Snack Wrap's back, oh yes it is. Oh yes it is. Crispy chicken doing a little biz. Lettuce, cheese, creamy ranch, spicy sauce too. All wrapped up just for you. Snack it, wrap it, love it, unwrap it. Crunching and munching, can't stop the tapping. Snack Wrap back, it's the tasty attack. One bite in and you're never looking back.
All right, real quickly, before we do our Star of the Games, I want to update you on some of the other sports. As we already mentioned, Greenfield won the FAC Girls Championship the other night against Miami Trace. They won again tonight. They were down 3-0 to Hillsborough, came back to win 4-3. So they finished at 6-0-2. That's not bad, Doug, as far as their performance. In the Division I district over at Lancaster today, Ellie Beck Ayton of Athens will be the state qualifier with a 79. Isabel Perini of Circleville was second. Faith Wynn of Washington Courthouse and Aubrey Arnold tied for third at 82. Well, that's like unusual. How many times did those two go at it for medalist honors this year? The other qualifier, Kaylin Sterling of Greenfield, she shot a 95. She came in 13th overall. And Minerva from the East District is going to go to the state tournament. Marietta finished 16 shots behind him. Circleville was third. All right, we'll have more on that information as well. In the reserve game tonight, Courthouse wins. No, excuse me, Miami Trace wins 2-0. I'm going to get myself in trouble if I keep saying the wrong team wins, David. So Miami Trace wins, I believe it was 25-13, 25-12. I'll have to double check the score there. But here in the varsity, it was Miami Trace winning by 3-0, 25-16, 25-15, 25-12. Dave and I have talked, and we're going to go with Keone Ackley, who will be the star of the game. Keone tonight with 10 points serving, including 9 in that very key third series that put Miami Trace up at one time 11-2. So Keone Ackley will be our star of the game. And for Washington Courthouse, Peyton Hughes will be our star of the game. She scored, I've got her with about 4 points unofficially. She had a couple good kills and blocks on the front line, so she will be our star of the game. Those young ladies will be appearing on our Star of the Game program in November at McDonald's. So, are we done, buddy?
I think so.
All right, we're going to have football tomorrow night, so don't forget that. Chillicothe at Washington Courthouse. We'll take the air at 6:45. We hope you join us then. For Dave Woolliver, I'm Randy Young. Thanks for joining us. Good night, everyone, from Miami Trace High School. Tomorrow night, 6:45, football action right here on WCHC.